Have you ever stopped to think about the hidden power packed inside the simplest words we use every single day? Well, today, we're going to put one of those words under the microscope, and you're going to see just how much heavy lifting it really does. So let me just start by asking you this. How many words do you think you actually need to communicate effectively in English? What's your guess? A few thousand? Maybe 10,000? You might be shocked by the real number. Get this, according to a system called Basic English, that number is just 850. That's it, 850 words. And the word we're diving in today? It's a star player in this very exclusive club. So to really understand what makes these 850 words so special, so powerful, we're going to zoom in on just one of them, the word present. Let's see how many jobs this one little word can handle.
Okay, so the first clue to this word's power, and this is really cool, is in how we say it. This single word has at least two different pronunciations, and that little change in sound completely flips its job in a sentence.
Just listen to the difference. When it's a noun or an adjective, the stress is right up front, present. But when it decides to be a verb, the stress shifts to the back, present. It's a subtle but super efficient way for the word to signal what it's doing. All right, let's start with its first job, where we put the emphasis on pre. Now, as a noun, present isn't satisfied with just one meaning. Oh no, it has two totally separate ones. First up, the one we all know and love, a present is a gift. It's what we call a countable noun, which just means you can have one present, or, if you're lucky, many presents. For example, here's a birthday present for you. In this case, present is exactly what you'd think, a wrapped box with a bow on it. Easy enough, right? But, and here's the twist, using the exact same spelling and pronunciation, present also has this much deeper, more abstract meaning. It can be the current moment, the now. And when it means this, it's uncountable. You can't have two presents. You've probably heard this saying, yesterday is the past, tomorrow is the future, and today is the present. Here, present isn't something you can hold in your hands. It's a concept of time. Two completely different ideas, one little word. Okay, let's move on to its next gig. We're still using that present pronunciation, but now the word is working as an adjective, something that describes a state of being. As an adjective, it's actually pretty simple. It just means to be here or in attendance. It's all about being at a specific place at a specific time. You know, the easiest way to get this is to think of its direct opposite, absent. Are you here? You're present. Are you not here? Then you're absent. Simple as that. And you see it in action in a sentence like this. Those 7 people were physically there in the room for the meeting. They were present. All right, time for the big shift. Let's look at this word as a verb, an action word. And remember that rule we talked about? The sound has to change with the job. So we're not saying present anymore. Now we're saying present. As a verb, to present something means you show it or you give it to someone. And notice that beautiful connection. It's literally the action of giving someone a present. The language is all tied together. It's actually pretty elegant. And of course, like any good verb, it changes to fit the grammar. You know, I present an idea, but she presents her case. They presented their work last week, and we are presenting right now. It's a fully flexible, hardworking action word. So after that little tour of one single word, let's zoom back out. What have we actually learned here? Why does taking a deep dive into one simple word like this even matter? Let's just recap for a second. We have one single word that can be a noun, an adjective, and a verb. It carries at least 4 distinct meanings, a gift, the now, being here, and the act of giving. It even changes how it sounds to tell you what job it's doing. That incredible efficiency is the secret sauce of Basic English. And that's the real takeaway here. These core words aren't basic because they're simplistic. They're basic because they are the fundamental, versatile, incredibly efficient building blocks of the language. They're like the Swiss Army knives of vocabulary. Looking at language this way, it just gives you a whole new appreciation for it, doesn't it? So I'll leave you with a question to chew on. What other simple words are you using every day that are secretly working way harder than you ever realized? Thanks for tuning in.